To answer this question, we need to list the composite numbers in this list of numbers. To do that, we need to know what the difference is between a composite number and a prime number. Well, the answer to that question comes down to the factors of a number. So the factors of a number are the numbers that you can multiply together to generate that number. So let's have a look at an example from the list. 15. What numbers can we multiply together to get 15? We can do 1 times 15, or we can do 3 times 5. So 15 has 4 factors: 1, 15, 3, and 5, and that makes it a composite number. The reason for that is that the definition of a composite number is that composite numbers have more than 2 factors. So more than 2 factors. So we've got 4 factors for 15, so that makes 15 a composite number. Let's have a look at a prime number in the list. How about 7? So how can we make 7 using multiplication? Well, we can do 1 times 7, and that's it. So that's what makes 7 a prime number, the fact that it only has 2 factors, 1 and itself. So to answer this question, we need to look through the list of numbers and add to the answer boxes any numbers that have more than 1 and themselves as a factor. Well, let's start with 2. How many ways can we make 2 using multiplication? Well, we can do 1 times 2, and that's it. Which means that 2 must be a prime number because it only has 2 factors, 1 in itself. What about 4? Well, we could do 1 times 4, but we could also do 2 times 2, which means that 4 must be a composite number because it has more than 2 factors, so we can put a 4 in the first answer box. What about 6? Well, with 6 we can have 1 times 6 and 3 times 2, which means it also must be a composite number because it's got more than 2 factors. 7 we already know is a prime number because it only has 1 in itself as factors. What about 9? Well, we can do 1 times 9, or we can do 3 times 3, which means that 9 must be a composite number. 15 we've already figured out is a composite number because there are 4 factors in 15, so we can add that to the list. And now we get to the last 2 numbers, 17 and 18. One of them must be prime and one of them must be composite because there's only one space left in our answer. So the composite number is going to be 18 because there's more than one way of creating that number using multiplication. We could do 1 times 18, but we could also do 3 times 6 or 2 times 9. So 18 must be composite. And that completes the question.